Are you in a rut right now? I know how you feel. I've been in a rut so many times. One of the cons of having bipolar disorder is that there is times where my brain just says, no, we're not doing it. We're going to be in our depressed girl era. I'm not doing a thing today. So I know how it feels. But today we're going to discuss on how we can get out of that rut and go after the life that we want. Because my channel is about empowering, inspiring us to go towards our destiny, our purpose, and live the life that we are destined to have. So yeah, I hope you stay and enjoy today's video. I don't need to explain what mental rut is, but just to see if we're on the same page. Mental rut is when you can't get out of bed, you can't do the things that you should be doing for yourself. That could be showering or going to the commitments that you've made for yourself, canceling plans, staying in your head and not living in the present. That's what a mental rut is. And I've had it so many times, especially in times where I needed to show up. And this rut would come, this depressive episode will come, and I'll be trying to fight it, but the brain is just saying no. But we are going to work through it. Let's see how we can get you out of this situation, because I want you out. The world needs you out, because you are destined to do amazing things. But this rut is trying to delay your destiny. This rut is trying to stop you from reaching your full potential. So let's get into how we can progress forward. First, we need to have a mindset shift. And the mindset shift, and I want you to say this out loud to yourself whenever you feel yourself getting into a rut. Follow the plan and not the mood. Your brain thrives when it has structure. And in order to get out of this rut, we need to have a routine. So I'll say write on a notebook or in your notes on your phone app a routine, a very basic routine, nothing that's overcomplicated, because that's just going to increase stress. Something that you can follow, because your brain, once it has structure, it will decrease your stress and allow you to slowly get out of this rut. So for instance, a routine could be set a wake up time, a consistent wake up time. After that wake up time, have a morning routine that is slow, that allows you to ease into your day, something that gives you self-love. So for instance, for me, something that will give me self-love is waking up, do my hygiene, and journaling for my heart and writing the things that I'm grateful for. 3 things. It doesn't need to be complicated, something simple. You can just stick to those 2 things and then do something that feeds into your future self. So in that routine, after your morning routine, because your brain is at its optimal function in the morning, I would say put something that is towards your goals, that is working towards your goals that you can do. Maybe you're a student, so you need to study for 2 hours, take breaks within that study time. Because what we need to do is to show our brain, give it proof that we are fighters, that we are going to get through this rut that we're in. So what I would recommend, while you're doing that task that's working towards your goal, you set a timer for 25 minutes, have a 5-minute break. 25 minutes, 5-minute break. 25 minutes, then a 30 break. Ease into it. Give yourself time and take things slow. Because moving the needle, if you can't commit to 25 minutes, do 2 minutes, because they say once you do something for 2 minutes, you'll build momentum to do more than 2 minutes. So just keep that ball rolling. Try and ease into the structure. Take it day by day. If that means you need to set a timer for 10 minutes, then the next day 20, then the next day 30, that's more than enough. Because if you're just getting 1% better each day, it's better than getting not better each day, not trying. And it's okay if there's a day where you need to rest. Allow yourself to have rest, because sometimes these ruts are a signal that you're getting burnt out and you're putting too much stress onto yourself. So if you need a rest, but don't let it go on for longer than 2 days. There is a life that you want for yourself, and it's not going to come by you just staying in bed. And I know how hard it is to stay in bed and feel like you can't do nothing. I have been there. I have been in bed wondering what is the point of all of this. But there is a point. The point is for you to get after the life you want, not just for yourself, but the people around you. Once people see that you are fighting for yourself, that you are creating better for yourself, your environment will start changing. The people around you want to get better as well. So this is not just for yourself, it's for the greater good, it's for the collective consciousness. So you keep fighting. Anyway, we're gonna go more into how we can get out of this rut, because we're gonna, by the end of this video, you're gonna be out of it, I'm telling you. Let's say you're at that point of your rut where you can't even follow a routine, and that is okay. No judgment here, no judgment zone. You need to bring out the journal. I would say journal. It's better to write because it enters your mind more, and figure out where you are at right now. Just write it all out. Where am I at right now? What is stopping me from getting into a routine, from pouring back into myself? What is stopping me? And I want you to do this for 7 minutes, because they say if you write for 7 minutes straight, it enters your subconscious and you'll start to answer your own questions. Let me tell you something about self-improvement that I've learned is the answers are not in books, in people. Yes, they can lead you to the answer, but the answers are actually found within yourself. So you need to get to the root of this rut. For me, the root of my rut was I was I was overcompensating. I was trying to people please, putting myself last and feeding into everyone else's cup, making everyone else feel great, but not making myself feel great. And it was a problem of self-esteem and self-love. That was the root of my ruts in the past, is that I didn't have that level of self-love to give to myself first before I give to someone else. And that was the root of my rut. And I'm just here to say to you that there is a root to your rut. And once you get to that root, you can work towards a plan of how to get out of it. The root of it, make a plan with yourself. Have a goal, something achievable. So let's say you're a student. I'm a student currently. And one of your rut is, oh, it's because I'm a perfectionist and I'm scared of trying and it doesn't work out. So your goal could be, I'm just going to study for 25 minutes today. Just 25 minutes. And and trust me, when you just do those 25 minutes, you will show yourself that, damn, I can do this. And the thing is, what we're trying to do is build up evidence in your brain that you love yourself and you can do it. It's giving you more confidence because you're showing your brain works through evidence. And you can't expect to just write things down and not execute any type of action and think it's going to improve. Because what's going to happen is you might get out of the rut by chance, because it can happen. You can get out by chance, but you'll see that it will repeat itself again. It will come back again. It will come back again. What we're trying to do is give ourselves a plan for whenever this rut comes, so it doesn't come again in the future. And we are going to work towards, together, we're going to work towards a future where ruts is just not a thing. Depressed era here. Because, like, the whole depressed era thing is, I hate being in my depressed era. Like, it's so long, it's such bad vibes. And the worst thing is being in your depressed era and you have to perform to people like you're happy. I know how that feels, where you're dying inside, but you have to perform. And I don't want us to perform anymore. I want us to live in our authentic self, be true to ourselves, and know it's okay that I'm feeling low today, but guess what? I love myself enough to take me out of it. Because the thing is, self-love is the most important thing ever. Like, if you don't have that self-love, it's going to reflect in your relationships. And that's something I saw, is like, because I wasn't giving myself the self-love, I was attracting relationships where they were not meeting my needs. Like, the relationship was a reflection of the self-hate that I had for myself. So it's so important to work on this journey of self-love. And that's what getting out of this routine is, rut is self-love, because you're telling yourself you're low, but I care about you and I want to take you out of it. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to make the routine, have a plan, follow the plan, set achievable goals, and keep it moving. And we're going to get out of it. I'm telling you that. I know, like, with the whole thing, the whole thing sounds a lot. And there's distractions. And I'm not going to neglect the fact that we have so many distractions. There's people, there's social media. So what we're going to do, we're not going to act like the distractions can just go away. We're not going to pretend they're not there. We're going to set limits. So on your phone, set a limit for your social media use. If you can't listen to that limit, I hear it. Download an app. It's called 1Sec, and it makes you do breathing exercises, or it blocks your the apps for a certain period of time that you set it. Make it harder for you to stay lost in distractions, because one thing about ruts is while we're in the rut, it's not like we're sleeping all the time. We can't sleep for a long time, but sometimes we'll be doom scrolling, and that's so bad for your brain. So bad for your brain. But it's okay to scroll. It's doom scrolling. Scrolling for hours and hours and hours. It's killing your brain. It's killing your dreams. It's killing you. So set limits. Set limits on your phone to stop you from overusing it. You need to show your brain that you are serious about getting out of this rut. You are serious about your dreams. You are serious about your self-love. So you're going to set those limits and you're going to stick to it, because it's so important. Slip up once, but don't slip up twice. Don't fool yourself more than twice. You need to stick to this, because you're showing your brain, because it's our brain. If our mind is our strongest asset. It's worth more than millions. It's worth more than billions. You need to protect it. You need to take care of it. You need to nourish it. You need to reparent it. And it's going to solve a lot of our problems. And on our pursuit of greatness, our journey to the top, we need to retrain our minds and take care of our minds, because our minds is what's going to get us there. It's not money, it's not people. Yes, these resources work, but the biggest asset is your mind. And the thing is, if your mind ain't right, nothing will be right. Nothing will be right. The thing with mental health, and trust me, I've had so much experience with mental health. I've been in a psych ward twice. I've had breakdowns. I have bipolar disorder, although I don't claim it. I was diagnosed with it, so I know how mental health is. And the thing is, the devil plays with us through our mind first. He knows, if I just F up her mind, the devil is like, if I just F up her mind, she's not going to reach her destiny. She's going to say, she's not going to reach her destiny. And if she doesn't reach her destiny, her lineage won't reach their destiny. The people around her will fail too, because the devil's so tactical. Like, he knows if he just captures your mind and make you think you're not good enough, you deserve to stay in bed, you deserve to not leave the house, you deserve to feel miserable. He knows that he's got you, and you will never get to the life that you want. You will never make yourself proud. You will never make the people around you better. You will never. So we are going to let that MF mother lose. He's going to lose. He's not going to win. He is not going to win. This is a battlefield. Your mind is a battlefield, and we are fighting with an enemy that is very tactical and wants us to lose. He wants us to not win. But we are winners. We have a winning spirit that lives within us, and it's fighting for us. That intuition, that voice that tells you, get out of bed, do this, go for this. Oh, this is an opportunity. That is your spirit trying to come through. Don't let the devil's whispers feed your mind. Don't let the devil's whispers lead you to a life of misery and pain. Anyway, we're going off track here, but I'm just saying this because this is coming from the bottom of my heart, because I want you to win. I want us all to win. And the mind, and the thing with mental health, yes, there's all these diagnoses and all these things, and don't get me wrong, there is truth to it, but I don't want you to get too caught up on the labels, because when the labels are just in your mind, you start making excuses for yourself, and there's no excuse. We are going to get through this. So we've set these routines, these plans. What I'm going to say to you is you need to celebrate every single small win. So we use the example of just studying for 25 minutes one day and increasing as it goes. Once you do those 25 minutes, celebrate yourself. Like, you deserve the celebration. Like, girl, I am so proud of you. This is a future I'm so proud of you. If you haven't done it yet, or you already have, I am so proud of you. And you need to remind yourself that you did this after being in the gutter, in the mud. Like, I am proud of you for making it out the mud. Like, I am proud. And I want you to say that to yourself whenever you have those small wins. Even if your small wins is taking a shower, I am so proud of you. And I want you to be proud of yourself. Celebrate the small wins and track. I have an app, it's called Habit Tracker, and I track some of the habits I'm trying to build, or that I used to have but I've lost. Track. Celebrate. Be proud of yourself, because sometimes in these situations no one is cheering you on. And in life, you shouldn't wait for other people's validation. That's a losing game. You need to celebrate yourself before other people celebrate you. There is going to be a time where people celebrate you. Don't get me wrong, but usually that time is when you're winning, and they don't see the nights that you had to force yourself out of bed. They don't see the times when you didn't want to get out of bed or take a shower. They don't see that. They just see the result of you fighting for yourself. That self-love, that commitment, that resilience. And that sometimes comes, it doesn't come soon. It sometimes that doesn't even happen. And some people can be grinding for 5 years and no pat on the back, and then when they win and their life changes, people were like, oh, congratulations. So you need to remember that no one's actually rooting for you the way you're rooting for you, except God's rooting for you, but you have to root for yourself. You need to say, I'm that girl, I'm that guy, like, I'm that girl, like, I did that, like. And you need to do that without waiting for someone else to do it. You need to celebrate your win, because what that does to you, what it signals in your brain mentally, is amazing. Having gratitude, being proud of yourself, all these things are feeding into your self-esteem and making you have a better self-image. And that's the most important thing, is your self-esteem and how you view yourself. Because how you view yourself, it makes you, how can I put it? If you view yourself with high esteem, you're most likely going to go after things that are better for you. But if you have a low self-esteem, you're going to keep attracting things that are just low vibrational, that keep you stuck in a mentality that you don't want to be in. So I would just say, keep celebrating those small wins. I just want to say thank you if you've made it this far. Please give me a subscribe. But before you go, I want you to comment one thing, one action you're going to do today that's going to get you out of this rut. You are going to get out, I'm telling you. And remember, gratitude cures negativity. So when you have those negative thoughts that say, you're never going to get out of this position, remember, you know how the devil lies and whispers in your ear? He's going to try it. When those things come, think of three things that is positive. Three things that is positive. Three gratitude statements. I'm so thankful that I'm able to have a routine. I'm so thankful that I've rested. My body must have needed rest, but now it's time to go after the things I want. So I have faith in you. I love you. And we are gonna win. That's literally all I want to say. But thank you so much and have a good day.